Wow, the makeup.
Wow.
Very straight up ripped off The Godfather. It's so funny.
This week's videos are sponsored by Prize Picks, the easy-to-use fantasy sports betting app. More on them in just a bit.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, it is time to make an offer you cannot refuse, which is, would you like to watch The Godfather with us? Aaron and I are watching The Godfather. You've never seen it, correct?
I think I may have seen inklings of the beginning as a child, but I have no idea how this movie ends or what happens throughout most of it.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm very excited to see it in its entirety for the first time with you.
I saw it, I think 15 years ago, doing some quick math, but I watched it when I was an actor, and I was to be doing a scene from The Godfather. So I watched it in, study. So I haven't seen it in 15 years, and I was a very different person then. So I'm very curious how it relates now. But before we dive in, how are you?
I'm good, man. I've been on the Stranger Things binge before the new season 5 comes out as of time of recording this. So yeah, I've been in the throes of that, getting ready for Thanksgiving. I spent it with my girl in Vegas, and that's been a majority of my time, dog sitting here and there, but mostly working, filming here, doing the good work, watching the good films. Koifer, how are you?
I'm doing good. I got a little sniffles, not the Rona, just the sniffles. But I think it's just November. It's just changing seasons. So I'm a little tired. And if I sneeze, it's okay. But I'm excited to watch The Godfather, and this continues our trend of 3-hour movies.
Yes.
So we're diving into the classics. I'm very excited about it. But for you, right now, you get to watch it right here in 3, 2, 1, Godfather.
Mario Puzo's The Godfather.
It's funny. This movie is so iconic, but I could not have Schmodown to answer you Mario Puzo. I would not have remembered that.
Is that the director?
No, it's Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh,
I think it's his book.
I should know that.
America has made my fortune, and I raised my daughter in the American fashion. I gave her freedom.
That
I taught
lighting.
her never to dishonor her family.
The glint on his eyes and teeth.
She found a boyfriend, an Italian. She went to the movies with him. She stayed out late. I didn't protest. 2 months ago, he took her for a drive with another boyfriend. They made her drink whiskey, and then they tried to take advantage of her. She resisted, so they beat her. Her nose was broken. Her jaw was shattered, held together by wire.
God.
She couldn't even weep because of the pain, but I wept. Why did I weep? She was the light of my life.
Oh, brutal.
Beautiful girl. Now she will never be beautiful again.
This has been one push out.
Yeah, incredible shot. And then to pull over the shoulder like this.
Yeah.
Sorry. I went to the police.
How mysterious.
Like a
It's
good
shouting
American. These are the
darkness,
boys who were
this
brought to trial.
A pullback over the shoulder is a really cool shot.
The judge sentenced them to 3 years in prison and suspended the sentence.
Ugh.
Suspended the sentence. They went free that very day.
Wow.
I stood in the courtroom like a fool, and those 2 bastards, they smiled at me.
Wow.
Why did you go to the police? Why didn't you come to me first?
What do you want of me? Tell me anything, but do what I beg you to do.
What is that?
Brando's presence, without even seeing his face, is incredible.
Yeah, it just shows his power, just not even, showing him from the get-go.
Oh, that makeup is gorgeous.
That I cannot do.
I'll give you anything you ask.
We've known each other many years, but this is the first time you ever came to me for counsel, for help.
Adorable cat.
You never wanted my friendship.
I didn't want to get into trouble.
Now you come to me and you say, Don Corleone, give me justice. You don't offer friendship. You don't even think to call me Godfather.
What a monologue.
Damn.
Instead, you come into my house on the day my daughter's to be married and you ask me to do murder.
I ask you for justice.
That is not justice. Your daughter is still alive.
She suffers. How much shall I pay?
The man did not understand what this man was saying.
It's not about the money, dude.
Man, young James Caan.
If you'd come to me in friendship, and if by chance an honest man like yourself should make enemies, then he would become my enemies. And then they would fear you.
What a genius opening scene to establish how terrifying he is, but also show how much respect means to him.
Be my friend, Godfather.
Accept this justice as a gift on my daughter's wedding day.
Grazie, Godfather.
Wow.
Give this to Clemenza. I want reliable people, people that aren't going to be carried away. I mean, we're not murderers, in spite of what this undertaker says.
Oh, my
Great
God.
scene.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Just 7 minutes of tension. And then jump cut to party.
Just showcasing the kind of guy he is in such a not a short period of time, but yeah, just the context of that was wild. And then just how jarring it is to be in the light in the day where that happened in the shadows, the secret life.
Seconds ago in the same place, and the sides of this wedding.
What year is this? And all these old cars. 30s or 40s.
Hey, Chloe, let me have some wine. Guilty, please.
A pitcher of wine.
I wonder if this is something that seems accurate to Italian-American weddings, like with the circle and the music going on.
Yeah, I've never been to an Italian-American wedding, especially like classic Italian-American. It's also crazy to think this was like less than 100 years ago and how different culture in the world is 2 people ago.
In that little silk purse.
And like Sofia Coppola's in this movie, I think, as like a little girl. I don't remember which one, but like now she's directing, and it's just crazy to think about.
Oh, wow.
Like this family is such a legacy.
Have to go back to work. Part of the wedding. No Sicilian can refuse any request on his daughter's wedding day.
I am honored and grateful that you have invited me to your home.
Rehearsing.
Private party. Go on. Hey, it's my sister's wedding.
Damn.
God damn it, FBI don't respect nothing. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here.
Oh wow. Oh, wow. That's...
Money and power.
Towards the end,
Yeah,
he was
doesn't hand it to him.
paroled to help with the American war effort. So for the last 6 months, he's been working in my pastry shop.
Azari, my friend, what can I do for you?
Not that the war is over.
45. Yep.
Godfather, I have a daughter. She and Enzo.
You want Enzo to stay in this country and you want your daughter to be married.
You understand everything.
Thank you.
He completely disappears. Like Marlon Brando is so.
Wait till you see
Not
the beautiful
there.
wedding cake I made for your daughter. Oof, like this. The bride and the groom and the angel.
I haven't seen a ton of Brando's work outside of what we're watching.
Who should I
now,
give this job to?
Streetcar is essential, man. Streetcar Named Desire is incredible.
To a Jew congressman in another district. Who else is on the list?
Also, yeah, I knew it was 45 because I saw a license plate that said New York 45 on it.
Yeah, I can't tell between 30s and 40s cars, but the war obviously over means 45, 46. Wow, baby Pacino.
Wow.
He's not on the list, but Luca Brasi wants to
50
see
years
Is
ago.
this necessary?
He didn't expect to be invited to the wedding, so he wanted to thank you.
Don Corleone, that you have invited me to your home on the wedding day of your daughter.
I love how much people are setting up how intimidating he is.
That man over there is talking to himself. See that scary guy over there?
And how many lines I've heard quoted in other things. May your first child be a masculine child.
Your father's been asking for it.
If he's your brother, why does he have a different name?
Oh, when my brother Sonny was a kid, he found Tom Hagen in the street, and he had no home.
I was wondering the same.
I think he's going to be consigliere, like a counselor, an advisor. Very important to the family.
I am honored and grateful that you have invited me to your daughter
Sounds rehearsed. Yikes.
on the day of your daughter's wedding. And I hope that their first child be a masculine child.
Thank you, Luca. My most valued friend.
Don Corleone, I'm going to leave you now because I know you are busy.
You didn't even ask for anything.
That's what I mean. Like they're showing how much respect and honor he has by like everyone reacting to him. That's so cool.
Yeah, man.
I think when I watched this, I just watched scenes because I don't remember any of this.
And point out the scene that you did.
Yeah,
for
yeah, I
your
will.
class. Huh. What are y'all measuring? Hey.
Senator Corley apologized for not coming personally, but said you'd understand. Also, some of the judges, they've all sent gifts.
Damn.
What is that God saying?
Politicians in his pocket. Got laws and lawyers at his ready.
And movie stars, maybe? Who is this man?
You want to meet him?
Oh, well, sure.
My father helped him with his career.
He did?
Connected man.
Let's listen to the song.
No, Michael.
It's interesting seeing Al Pacino before he gets that signature huff in his voice.
Yeah, he's just a dude. I mean, you can hear his voice and where it's going, but it's a very different performance.
Yeah.
Now, Johnny is my father's godson, and my father went to see this band leader, and he offered him $10,000 to let Johnny go.
That's a lot of money then.
Sheesh.
So the next day, my father went to see him, only this time with Luca Brasi. And within an hour, he signed a release for a certified check of $1,000.
How'd he do that?
My father made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
There it is.
What was that?
Luca Brasi held a gun to his head, and my father assured him that either his brains or his signature would be on the contract.
Wow. What a line. I love that he's just telling her this so she knows what the family is. And I also love that everyone gets a monologue, but it's all about or pertaining to the Godfather's, like, weight.
Yeah. No, yeah, you feel it from how people are engaged with him or talk about him, which is a great way to establish a character's threat and menace.
To the five Santana. Tell him to come to the office.
Man's working on his daughter's wedding day.
How are you, Fredo? My brother Fredo, this is Kay Adams.
That's good casting. They look alike. Enough. Like, I could see them actually being brothers.
If I had this part in the picture, it puts me right back up on top again. Walt, see, he won't give it to me, and he says there's no chance. No chance.
How far is Don's reach? Because they're in New York
All
right
the way
now.
to California.
Yeah, I guess so. Shoot.
Honey?
Oh, never mind. I thought he said honey.
Sarah, 1 minute.
Important wedding day activities.
You can act like a man. What's the matter with you? Is this how you turn down a Hollywood Pinocchio that cries like a woman? What can I do?
You spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
Because a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.
Too late. They start shooting in a week.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. Just go outside, enjoy yourself, and forget about all this nonsense.
I like that it's like a tag, not a tagline, but like something that's just accepted that he does. Like that's like a, at least 40, 50 times just from the knowing it happened twice. Like you just feel the weight of it.
And it's interesting watching a movie that's a classic like this because when I watch Scarface, I know movies like this are really revered and people look to them for like, not for like moral guidance or whatnot, but I can definitely see people taking perceived lessons from this movie as like a way that they live.
Yeah, being inspired like as a person by it.
Virgil Sollozzo called. Now, we're going to have to give him a day sometime next week.
We'll discuss him when you come back from California.
When am I going to California?
I want you to go tonight. Movie, big shot, and settle his business for Johnny. Now, if there's nothing else, I'd like to go to my daughter's wedding.
Didn't even come back to him. Just that's what's happening. It's great.
How are you going to get to the executive? Doesn't matter. He's going to figure it out.
Tonight. Oh, it's a serious relationship.
Wow. Getting in the photo. That's a big step. So how many of these meetings is he taking over the course of the day?
That was like a dozen meetings at the wedding. A busy man in the office.
This man is the Mafia City Hall.
Open door policy for those he trusts.
Yeah.
I'm always curious, like, Coppola made this in the 70s, and this would have been set in the 40s, like his childhood, I imagine, or like something akin to it. Just how much reality comes into it, like the breaking of the photo and like those little details. Because 45 was 80 years ago. Like, that could have been a thing that he attended.
Yeah.
Like, as a kid.
That's true.
Like, or things like this, obviously. But
we are in sunny
it's
California.
Hollywood.
Hey.
I used to live right over there.
Wow, that church has been around that long.
Yeah, that's crazy. This looks large. And it's Chinese. I love Grauman's Chinese. Wow, this looks
the Man Theater. Wow.
so much the same.
Before the Walk of Fame.
A lot smaller.
Wow. Yeah, before the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, there's blank streets. And Highland was like 4 lanes instead of 6. That was crazy. There's a great face drop.
All right, start talking. I was sent by a friend of Johnny Fontaine. Give Johnny the part in that new war film you're starting next week.
And what favor would your friend grant, Mr. Waltz?
You're going to have some union problems. My client could make them disappear.
You learned all this in a day.
Let me lay it on the line for you and your boss, whoever he is. Johnny Fontaine will never get that movie. I don't care how many Dago, Guinea, Wop, Greaseball, Goombas come out of the woodwork.
That's a series of...
It's a cacophony of slurs.
I'm German Irish.
I'm a lawyer. I have not threatened.
I know almost every big lawyer in New York. Who the hell are you?
You don't know who you're talking to.
Now, you have my number. I'll wait for your call. By the way, I admire your pictures very much.
He's a lawyer. Interesting.
Check him out.
Great scene. Short, sweet, brutal. This movie moves at a pretty good clip for a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, no, I'm thoroughly invested right now. Curious to see where it goes. And I know I said I may have seen the beginning, but I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, but more and more I'm thinking I must have watched scenes to find the scene I was going to do because I don't remember a lot of the plot.
To decorate the palace of a king. Why don't you say you work for Corleone, Tom? I thought you were just some cheap 2-bit hustler Johnny was running in trying to bluff me.
That's a gorgeous
Gorgeous, jeez.
I don't like to use his name unless it's really necessary.
How's your drink, Tom?
Fine.
Hey, come on over here with me. I want to show you
Oh, I've
something.
been here. This is where they had the Rolling Stone party 2 years ago. Beautiful
wow.
house.
Oh, man.
It's one of the Hearst estates.
There you are, $600,000 on 4 hooks.
Wow, then?
Sheesh.
I'm going to put him out to stud. Just tell him he should ask me anything else. But this is one favor I can't give him.
He never asks a second favor when he's been refused the first.
Johnny Fontaine never gets that movie. I'm going to run him out of the business. And let me tell you why. Johnny Fontaine ruined one of Walt International's most valuable protege.
What?
She was young. She was innocent. She was the greatest piece of ass I've ever had, and I've had them all over the world.
He's not a hard-hearted individual.
And she runs off. She threw it all away just to make me look ridiculous.
It's about your pride. It's about your ego.
And a man in my position can't afford to be made to look ridiculous.
That's why I can never put him in the movie.
Now you get the hell out of here. And if that goomba tries any rough stuff, you tell him I ain't no band leader. I heard that story.
Thank you for the dinner and a very pleasant evening. Car could take me to the airport. Corleone is a man who insists on hearing bad news immediately.
Oh, wow. That was real.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Might have been real blood back in the day.
Oh! I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've heard about the horse in the bed thing, but I did not know what it looked like.
It looks graphic. That one looked real.
That was crazy.
That was brutal.
You're not too tired.
I slept on the plane. Huh?
Well, there's your thumbnail editors. Us just enduring that scene.
Sollozzo is known as the Turk. His business is narcotics. The Tattaglia family is behind him here in New York. Now, they have to be in it for something.
Damn.
Santino, what do you think?
A lot of money in that white powder. Well, I say yes. There's more money potential in narcotics than anything else we're looking at.
Just business.
They can buy more police and political power. Then they come after us. Now we have the unions, we have the gambling.
Playing offense.
And they're the best things to have, but narcotics is a thing of the future. If we don't get a piece of that action, we risk everything we have. I mean, not now, but 10 years from now.
He's a futurist.
It's interesting seeing the rise of the drug trade.
Especially you just watched Scarface for the first time.
Yeah. Like, these narcotics have up and coming. See?
Yeah, because like 30 years later,
I need a man who has
it has
powerful
ruined
friends.
everything, and it is economy.
I need $1 million in cash.
What is the interest for my family?
30%. In the first year, your end should be $3-4 million, and then it would go up.
And what is the interest for the Tattaglia family?
30% is a lot.
I'll take care of the Tattaglias. Out of my share.
So I receive 30% for finance. Why do you come to me? Why do I deserve this generosity? I said that I would see because I heard that you were a serious man, to be treated with respect.
His physicality is so interesting.
It's true. I have a lot of friends in politics, but they wouldn't be friendly very long if they knew my business was drugs instead of gambling, which they regard as a... But your business is a little dangerous.
The Tattaglias will guarantee it.
Oh, are you telling me that the Tattaglias guarantee our investment?
Wait a minute.
Immediately stops.
Yeah. Realizes he
I
shouldn't
have
have
a
interrupted.
sentimental weakness for my children, and I spoil them, as you can see. They talk when they should listen.
Yep.
And I wish to congratulate you on your new business. I know you do very well, and good luck to you. Don't conflict with mine. Thank you.
So much respect. So interesting.
I have a feeling that won't stay that way for long.
I'm just so impressed with the script.
I think your brain is going soft. From all that comedy you're playing with that young girl. Never tell anybody outside the family what you're thinking again.
I like how he had that private moment with him. He didn't try to embarrass him in front of the
Yeah,
other
it's
guy.
his son. He respects him, but he fucked up.
From Johnny starring in that new film.
Ah, I got it. I love the way exposition goes, too. It serves the next scene. It doesn't have to be, like, shared again. It's like everything just moves it along.
Tell Luca Brazzi to come in. I'm a little worried about this Sollozzo fellow.
Oh, that's Luca.
Go to the Tattaglias, make them think that you're not too happy with our family, and find out what you can.
This man's playing chess.
Long game play.
Yeah. Christmas movie.
Christmas movie. Gotta tell Andrew he'd be happy it's a Christmas movie.
Yup.
Yeah, what do you want for Christmas?
Me? Oh, just you.
Little baby Al Pacino.
They had bulletproof vest back then?
Oh, yeah, for a while now.
Andiamo, Fredo. Tell Paulie to get the car. We're going.
Cool sound design.
Paulie's a good kid. I don't mind getting a car.
On the telly, caro. Grazie.
I like the way that last scene was lit.
All the shadows.
Use of shadows, yeah.
This Coppola guy's going places. Just not his 2025 movie.
I'm Bruno Tataglia. I know. You know who I am? Io ti conosci. Io ho pensato, oro, parlarne e io te, di business. A me mi bisogna uno come te, Ford.
Look at that suit.
Io ho capito che non sei contento più con la famiglia Corleone. Basta i soldi sono buoni. $50,000 da principio.
Woo!
Sheesh.
D'accordo, va bene.
You may have the money now, but I don't know if that trumps the loyalty. Definitely does not.
He wouldn't shake his hand even to get more information.
Yeah. Don't know how
It's all
much
about
power.
honor.
Yeah, exactly. Honor and respect. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Ooh!
Damn!
Is he gonna take it off? Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, the eye is about to pop out of his damn head. Holy shit.
Did not see that coming.
I wonder if this was the first movie to do the stab in the hand thing.
Man, that was intense.
That was wild.
Merry Christmas. Hey, I'm glad I run into you. I want to talk to you.
Well, I haven't got time.
Make time, consigliere. Get in the car.
Oh, shoot.
What are you worried about? If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already. Get in.
Now we have entered a gang war.
Yep. Didn't take the deal. It's causing problems. And he did it so respectfully.
So respect doesn't matter?
But we saw in that whole first scene how much respect matters to the Don. Jake LaMotta. Oh.
You gonna run up on the Don like that?
Oh.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Holy shit. He's done?
They kill the Godfather?
No, bro. Are you freaking serious?
In the first hour?
What? No way he's dead.
There's 3 of these movies.
He's like the only thing I've heard about in these movies. Like, how?
What?
I'm genuinely shocked. I had no
like
idea.
The performance is like Marlon Brando in The Godfather. Wow.
How was that never spoiled for me?
Yeah. I have not seen this movie because I would have remembered killing the Godfather.
Yeah, right? You would think.
Wow.
Mike, would you like me better if I were a nun?
All right, we're shooting a new intro.
Story.
Wow. Wow, front page.
They don't say if he's dead or alive.
Oh, that'd be awful. No way to communicate, finding out like that.
Ugh. Time before cell phones.
Yeah.
I think that was most of history.
I mean, 99.9% of history so far.
Is he all right?
We don't know yet. Kinds of stories. It was hit bad, Mikey. Are you there?
Oh, maybe he's not gone.
Yeah, I'm here.
Ben, I was worried.
Didn't Tom tell you
It's
I
working.
called?
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Come home, kid. I should be with Mama. You hear?
All right.
He got shot a lot, so I'd be surprised.
Yeah, and medicine then? It's not 50 Cent.
I was about to say, he might...
7 shots, get up, tell the tale. Many men do wish death on him.
I was going to say, if he'd lived through this, I'm like, he walks. If
He is the Don.
Yeah.
There's more news about your old man. The word is out on the street, he's already dead.
Come on. Sonny, take it easy. Where was Paulie? Paulie was sick. He'd been a little sick all winter.
God.
If he's breathing, I want you to bring him to my father's house now, you understand? Now, go ahead.
I was going to say, we're almost an hour into this movie. Is the Don getting shot our inciting incident?
That'd be crazy. And like, there's a new Godfather?
I guess?
Hello?
Santino Corleone.
Yeah?
We have Tom Hagen. About 3 hours, he'll be released with our proposition. Listen to everything he has to say before you do anything.
Yeah.
What's done is done. And don't lose that famous temper of yours, huh, Sonny?
No, I'll wait.
This guy's always lit so intensely.
I know you're not in the muscle end of the family, Tom, so I don't want you to be scared. And I want you to help me. So now it's up to you to make the peace between me and Sonny. Sonny was hot for my deal, wasn't he?
Oh, he shouldn't have said so.
Sonny will come after you with everything he's got.
That's why you gotta talk some sense. Let's face it, Tom, I'm all due respect. The Don, rest in peace, was slipping.
Can't beat them against everybody.
10 years ago, could I have gotten to him? Well, now he's dead. He's dead, Tom, and nothing can bring him back.
Yeah, comfortable.
So you gotta talk to Sonny, you gotta talk to the Coppola regime. It's good business, Tom.
I'll try, but even Sonny won't be able to call off Luca Brasi.
Luca's dead too.
Oh, that's why they took him out first.
Let me worry about Luca.
Oh, he's keeping his cards close to his chest. Doesn't want to reveal that Luca's dead.
You just talk to Sonny and the other 2 kids.
Because that's family, too. Like, you betrayed.
Do my best.
Good.
He's trying to appeal to him.
Now, you can go. I don't like violence, Tom. I'm a businessman.
Tom the lawyer?
Blood is a big expense.
Blood is a big expense. Big expense is a great line.
Yeah.
That's true. Like, in business, that is a liability and a lot of waste. But you don't really see that in the genre as a concept. At least, I don't.
Yeah, no, they kind of kill freely, but it's costly.
Yeah.
They hit him with 5 shots and he's still alive.
So far, the only thing that feels dated is sometimes some of the transitions. Like, the acting is big because it suits the movie, but sometimes the transitions make it feel like bum, 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 bum. But I think that really fits the era. But that's the only thing I've noticed that makes it feel like a movie from 50 years ago so far, because everything else is, like, very modern editing. If, like, not, like, TikTok editing, but everything else feels very, like, this could be made as a period piece today.
Yeah, point that out when it happens again, because I want to see what you're talking about more so.
It's just like a melodrama edit choice, but I'll show you.
If your father dies, you make the deal, Sonny.
You know, it's easy for you to say, Tom. He's not your father.
As much a son to him as you or Mike.
Well, the guy at the gates, they said they got a package.
Yeah? Oh, hey, Tess, you go see what it is.
I do like this undercurrent of rage with James Caan's character.
Go ahead, babe.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, right. Should have taken care of that son of a bitch right away.
Understood.
Go have a drink and kill him.
Get a couple of guys, you go over to Lucas' apartment, hang around, wait for him to show up.
Maybe we shouldn't get Mike mixed up in this too directly.
Hang around the house on the phone and be a big help. Try Luca again. Go ahead.
Was that Luca's head? Oh, it's his vest in a fish?
What the hell is this?
Is he swimming with the fishes?
It means Luca Brasi sleeps with the fish.
Ah, nice. Clever, hangs up the phone, not trying anymore.
You know any good spots on the west side?
Yeah, I think about it.
Well, think about it while you're driving, will you? I want to hit New York sometime this month. Watch out for the kids when you're backing out.
Where they found these guys? Like, I wonder how many of these guys were, you know, in some
Paulie, I
stuff.
want you to go down 39th Street, Color Santa.
Like authentic?
18 mattresses for the guys to sleep while you bring me
This era?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Let me get fucked. And I beat it.
Yeah, Rock, what would you do?
No, me, nothing. It wasn't me.
It's gotta be him, man.
Damn.
Hey, pull over, will you? I gotta take a leak.
Ugh. Of your head.
Oh, wow. I've never seen this angle of Statue of Liberty in my life.
Yeah, me neither. Wow, all this field. You're actually going to take a leak. I thought you were about to kill him. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Wrong guy.
You didn't check the trunk? Or you didn't check the back seat?
No, it was a guy they were with.
Take the cannoli.
He knew it. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. Just said cannoli earlier, I thought. Remember, they got to kill him because he gave up the Don.
Yeah. I didn't realize he was in the back seat the whole time.
Oh, yeah, he got in first.
Oh, bad.
Before big guy.
Bad.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mikey. You wanted on the telephone.
So interesting to see Al Pacino as the, like, subservient, small, meek city brother.
Before he gets into...
She had a great ass! He's not there yet.
Yeah, before he becomes the Al
The
Pacino
devil's
we know
advocate.
him for.
He's gonna make it.
What's the role you think of him?
Huh?
Heat sticks in my head now. Something like
Yeah, I know.
Scarface.
I can't talk.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll see you tonight.
Hey, Mikey. Why don't you tell that nice girl you love her?
What about you?
I
Devil's
love you
advocate.
with all of my heart. If I don't see you again soon, I'm gonna die.
And Scarface.
Never seen Devil's Advocate.
You never know, you might have to cook for 20 guys someday. You start out with a little bit of oil, and you fry some garlic. Then you throw in some tomatoes, fried, you make sure it doesn't stick.
Man, I am hungry.
For real.
You gotta do a
Real Italian
all your
food, like
sausage
real.
and your meatballs.
Man, they know how to cook.
Truly, dude.
Where you going? To the city. Be careful, huh? Yes, sir. Send somebody with him anyway.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing him as the innocent one.
Yeah.
He doesn't have his hands dirty yet. He just came back from the military.
He's trying to behave for his lady.
Trying to stay clean.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. He might not even know that context. It seems like he's been pretty shielded most of his life.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he's trying to stay clean or if that's just what his life is.
Okay, there's gonna be detectives there.
But he knows what's happening.
Oh, yeah, but like, I don't think he's been involved ever.
I don't want you to get involved.
Like your family.
When will I see you again?
Go back to New Hampshire, and I'll call you at your parents' house.
When will I see you again, Michael?
Never.
I don't know.
We about to see a turn?
It's an act of love, girl. He's trying to keep you out of the life.
I also think he's about to break bad.
Oh, yeah. Dive head first into the life.
I love how in movies set at Christmas, it gives you an automatic like connection to a world, whether it's like a family element or a darkness. Like there's just something so endearing about Christmas lights and like that energy, tinsel, and everything.
What are we doing, Michael? Also, we haven't called out to it yet, but I dig the score of this movie.
Yeah,
wow.
It's really powerful.
For your daddy.
What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here now.
I'm Michael Corleone. This is my father. There's nobody here. What happened to the guards?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Your father just had too many visitors. They interfered with hospital service. The police made them leave about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, no, it's going to be a hit.
Get me a Long Beach 45620, please.
Is there a Long Beach in New York?
Nurse, wait a minute. Stay here. Sonny, Michael, I'm at the hospital. Papa's all alone.
I won't panic.
They're so condescending.
You and I are gonna move my father to another room. Now, can you disconnect those tubes so we can move the bed out?
That's out of the question.
You know my father. Men are coming here to kill him. You understand? Now help me, please.
That's a great first act of, part of the family in this way. Because it's still on the defense, and it's something like he could handle. It also proves his worth, and I can see that leading to the path I assume he's going on.
Even though this is following a lot of characters, you can tell that he's going to be like the heart, not the underdog of the story.
Right. First step, obviously, leaving the girlfriend. Second step, this. But, I like that trajectory it seems like we're going on.
Who are you? I am Enzo. Do you remember me?
Enzo.
Yes, Enzo.
You better get out of here, Enzo. There's gonna be trouble. Wait for me outside in front of the hospital, all right? I'll be out in a minute. Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't know if Enzo's going to last long.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just lie here, Bob. I'll take care of you now. I'm with you now. Get rid of these. Put your hand in your pocket like you have a gun. You'll be all right. You'll be okay.
I like that now he's in the position of authority compared to a baker.
Y'all are bold for this. You don't know what they're packing in there.
Mm-hmm.
You did good.
Shoot, man, you're lucky. They have the numbers on your side, on their side.
That is a loyal baker. That is lifetime bread. That guy. Every time I need bread.
Interesting. Maybe this movie started that trope of not being able to light it because you're so shaky.
I mean, I can't even imagine how terrifying that would be to be just a guy going to visit out of respect.
Yeah. The Popo.
Said he'd send some people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. But whose police are they?
Right.
What the hell are you doing here?
What happened to the men who were guarding my father, Captain? I'm not moving until you put some guards around my father's room.
Phil, take him in.
What's the Turk paying you to set up my father, Captain?
Stand him up straight.
Damn.
Ow. Every car, I'm like, whose guys are those?
Right. Whose side are they on?
Attorney for the Corleone family. These men are private detectives hired to protect Vito Corleone. They're licensed to carry firearms.
Dirty cops.
What's with all the new faces? After the hospital thing, Sonny got mad. We hit Bruno Titalia 4 o'clock this morning. Jesus Christ.
War.
Looks like a fortress around here.
Hey, Michael, come here. Let me look at you.
Damn.
Look beautiful. It's beautiful.
China.
Found out about this Captain McCluskey who broke Mike's jaw.
What about him?
McCluskey has agreed to be the Turk's bodyguard. What you have to understand, Sonny.
This is the scene I did, by the way.
Now, nobody has ever gunned down a New York police captain, never. It would be disastrous. All the 5 families would come after you, Sonny. So do me a favor. Take this into consideration.
I was in his role. I still remember some of the lines. I was like, oh, wait, this is it.
They want to have a meeting with me, right? It will be me, Husky, and Soletza. Let's set the meeting. Get our informers to find out where it's going to be held.
Restrained anger.
They're going to search me when I first meet them, right? So I can't have a weapon on me then. But if Clemenza can figure a way to have a weapon planted there for them, then I'll kill them both.
I love his calm energy.
And
He's
the push
charge
in.
And the push in.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks, the app that finally let me crash my wife's fantasy sports clique. Yes, I used to overhear her and her friends bonding while I sat in the corner with my arms folded. Come to my home and I can't be included, trying to pretend like, yeah, I know what yards after catch means. Just felt left out, man. And then I discovered Prize Picks. So here's the deal. It's daily fantasy sports, not gambling. No playing against sharks or betting against the house. It's just you versus your own sports brain. You pick more or less on 2 or more player stats. Like, will Luka Doncic score more than 30 points tonight? Will Christian McCaffrey rush for less than 85 yards? Sports things. And if you're right, you win. Another thing, too, it's fast. You can make a lineup in under a minute, play in 30-plus states, and you're not stuck to just NFL or NBA. You've got MLB, NHL, college football, even esports. Basically, if it has stats, you can play. And basically, I now can hang out with my wife and her friends. 10 years in the making. And when I get one right, it does feel good. So, fellow reject, what you can do today is you can download the Prize Picks app, use code REJECTS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code REJECTS to get $50 in lineups after your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Nice college boy, huh? Didn't want to get mixed up in the family business? Huh? Now you want to gun down a police captain, why? Because he slapped you in the face a little bit? Huh?
Oh, this condescension.
Yeah.
What do you think this is, the army where you shoot them a mile away? You got to get up close like this, and bada bing, you blow their brains all over your nice Ivy League suit. Come here. Mwah.
Don't undermine him.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Where does it say that you can't kill a cop?
Come on, Mikey.
Tom, wait a minute. I'm talking about a cop. I'm talking about a dishonest cop. It's not personal, son. It's strictly business.
Pacino's such a great actor.
Yeah, he is. I was just thinking that. Even in this very different role, to see the arc of it.
Here, try it. What's the matter? The trigger too tight?
All right, you shot them both. Now what do?
Down, finish my dinner.
You're going to be staring at your face, Mike. So walk out of the place real fast, but you don't run. Hey, they're going to be scared stiff of you, believe me, so don't worry about nothing. Probably all the other families will line up against us. That's all right. This has got to happen every 5 years or so.
Business.
You know, Mike, we was all proud of you being a hero, you know. Your father, too.
He almost looks like Dustin Hoffman there.
I can totally see that. Yeah.
Very different energy.
It's wild watching him in this and then seeing him in Scarface. Two very different
recently.
performances, yeah.
It's also interesting how much James Caan looks like his son at this age.
It's too much of a risk for Mike. Maybe we ought to call it off, Sonny. Negotiator keeps on playing cards until Mike comes back safe and sound.
So why doesn't he just blast who's ever in the goddamn car?
Too dangerous. They'll be looking for that.
So Alonso might not even be in the car, Sonny.
Did Law-Abiding Citizen change the way you look at phone calls?
Dude, I loved that movie. That was so good.
It was awesome.
Police captain's got to be on call 24 hours a day. He signed out at that number between 8 and 10. Anybody know this joint?
Yeah, sure, I do.
I like that he's getting a little bit more stubble. His suit's cut a little different. See the descent visually.
Yeah, man. It's getting more mature and in there.
You go to a restaurant, you talk for a while, you relax. Then you get up and you go take a leak. Or better still, you ask for permission to go. And when you come back, you come out blasting. And don't take any chances. 2 shots in the head apiece.
I want somebody good, and I mean very good, to plant that gun. I don't want my brother coming out of that toilet with just his dick in his hands, all right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Gun will be there.
You drive him and you pick him up after the job.
Come on, let's move.
All right.
It's our first real action scene. Everything else has been reveals.
Mm-hmm. He's been something of a slow burn, but still very engaging.
Well, all the action's in the dialogue. Now we're like building physical action.
Right.
How long do you think it'll be before I can come back?
At least a year, Mike.
A year?
He's gonna kill a cop in the middle of a restaurant.
Take care, huh?
I'm sure everything's going to go according to plan.
Oh, it's all gonna be fine. It's a nice hour and a half rom-com we're watching.
I'm
glad you came, Mike. I hope we can straighten everything out. I mean, this is terrible. It's not the way I wanted things to go at all. It should have never happened.
I want to straighten everything out tonight.
Not like you being in the front seat with him in the back seat.
I don't want my father bothered anymore.
He won't be, Mike. I swear on my children he won't.
He's a good kid.
No.
Don't fucking touch him.
I'm sorry
Punch him in the
about the other
face.
night, Mike.
Look at that hand.
I gotta frisk you, so turn around, huh? On your knees, facing me.
Ugh.
And stand the aggravation.
What's he doing?
He's frisking him, but
In
what
the
a
car?
weird, yeah.
What a weird way to do that. That's what I thought was happening. You just never seen it done in a car like that before.
Little reach around over the passenger side, a little odd. But the liability of him not being frisked in the car, like while they're driving.
Also noticing the tires of all the cars with like the
New
black
Jersey?
outside and the
white walls?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wonder
white
why
walls
they-
are gorgeous.
I wonder why they stopped doing that.
It's so cool. There was a transparent tires made once, red wall, like they,
What?
yeah,
Oh wow.
big tire, shut it down.
Never seen transparent
Goodwill.
tires. Huh.
Yeah, I read about it once. And I remember thinking how cool that would have been. Ooh.
Oh what? What the hell? They switched the plan up?
Going? Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
The tail.
Oh, okay. Shit. You guys still going to the restaurant, right?
Yeah, that's the question.
It looks empty in there.
Man, sitting down to eat with people you're about to kill is hardcore.
Ugh, right?
Try the veal. It's the best in the city.
I'll have it.
The tension is killing me already.
Cavid.
That sound, oh, it's so good for building tension. They must have mic'd that wine bottle. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's like a boom mic over. That's great.
I'm gonna speak Italian to Mike.
Go ahead.
Mi dispiace.
Ci sei.
Hai sapere, fu una cosa di business.
We don't get to know what they say.
It's interesting how earlier they gave us subtitles, but they're not in this scene on purpose.
Italian fans, let us know what they're saying.
Lo sai, tu a sapere. Ho aiutato la famiglia
The
Tattari.
field came out quick.
I mean, nobody there. Makes sense.
What I want, no more attempts on my father's life.
What guarantees can I give you, Mike? I missed my chance. I'm not that clever.
Yes, you are.
I have to go to the bathroom. Is that all right?
You gotta go, you gotta go.
Oh, he senses something.
He's clean.
Don't take too long.
You refrisked him.
It's interesting. He did seem to try to get something out of him for, like, he was actually having a conversation of rage, and then that set him off. I wonder what was said.
Different stall?
There it is.
Okay. Put it in the tank. I'm surprised you can get it wet like that.
Maybe it was in the backside of the tank. It looked like.
Oh, yeah, true.
Man, the tension's incredible.
Ooh, with the train going to the background?
Yeah,
Ugh.
like a little sensory. Is he gonna do it? You gotta take out the cop first. He's probably armed.
Probably both armed. Oh,
Quando
wow,
ti
you
sta
see the
meglio.
contemplation in his face.
Cercami di fare
Here.
un
Processing.
Yeah.
There's that train again.
Sti fissaria.
I feel it on my chest.
Yeah, the anxiety and the rage. Oh.
Ooh!
Damn. Go.
Mamma mia. Wow.
Damn.
That was gnarly.
That felt really real. That
It
didn't
did.
feel like a movie. Like, I like that they kept it wide and it didn't feel like punch-ins and feel
No,
like we were there as opposed to a movie.
Yeah, yeah, they showed it straight on. It didn't feel like they were trying to glorify or exaggerate it. It just was cold and to the
Yeah.
point.
I like that.
Guess I was wrong. It went exactly according to plan. It went off without a hitch.
He handled it.
Not them laughing and
What a
smiling.
montage, man.
Wow. Bye,
The
Pauly.
ramifications of these actions.
Who's that one?
Good montage.
Yeah? Also, in all these years, I've heard the name Don Corleone, but never knew his name was Vito this entire time.
I'm not sure I would have known either.
Yeah.
It's a good name. Strong.
I'm sorry. Pi doesn't know you yet.
Was the baby crying in the script?
It was a good improv, if not. I like that.
I will see you soon. Love your grandson, Frank.
Look at that family. Man, I missed family home-cooked meals, like big gatherings. Everybody's got casseroles, and I haven't lived near my family in so long, I forget. Such a vibe.
Yeah, I haven't had a big dinner like that with the family in some time myself. Yeah, it's nice seeing it, especially in the context of this.
I don't have a crime family, but I'm nostalgic for the rest of the elements of this family.
Sending Fredo to Las Vegas under the protection of Don Francesco Valet. I want him to rest.
I'm going to learn the casino business.
What?
Michael.
Oh, he's in hell.
That first photo, he said we're not taking it without Michael. It's interesting.
It was Michael who killed Sollozzo, but he's safe. We're starting to work to bring him back.
Oh, you didn't want that. So interesting how subtle yet powerful Marlon Brando's performance is.
He has so much presence just around him.
Yeah, you're getting a great reputation. I hope you're enjoying it.
Well, you just do what I tell you to do. God damn it, if I had a wartime consigliere of Sicilian, I wouldn't be in a shape. Pop that Jenko, look what I got.
You're too hot, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're having a good time with our policy banks up there in Harlem, driving them new Cadillacs, paying 50% on a bet.
Oh, really? I'm happy.
You know, Sonny, Tom, I'd like to talk to you maybe after dinner. I could be doing a lot more for the family.
We don't discuss business at the table.
It's a good rule.
Yeah.
I'm having no cell phones at the table with my family.
That's a good rule. I like that.
Modern business.
It's also one of those experiences that I'm having is seeing all the influences.
Oh, it's insane how much this inspired.
Oh yeah, like even a show like Barry. Have you seen that show?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like in season 3 when one of the characters goes to Chechnya, it's like inspired by this.
80% of Robin Hood Men in Tights is this, so I'm really struggling at times.
Wow.
Because it's used humorously, and here it's serious.
Huh.
Non ne stai, non è così lontano da casa. Lo sai che sono responsabile io, Radovi?
Se sono calmo, Fabrizio.
I nostri amici di New York, sembra che i vostri nemici lo sanno.
Oh, wow.
Quando potrò tornare?
Cosa per ora? Per ora non se ne parla, più tardi casomai. Dove vai ora?
Corleone.
Barry straight up ripped off the Godfather. That's so funny.
It's an homage.
It's an homage. My bad. Ooh.
If it's as classic as The Godfather, it's all an homage.
I nomi dei morti.
Russia has presence here?
Cold War that just ended? I mean, that would have been like the year before.
The war. This is the year after the war.
Right.
After World War II ended.
Sorry, yeah, right. Not the Cold War, but the Great War.
Mamma mia, io sono cascato innamorato.
Ma vado su per la montagna.
Oh.
Oh.
E che sei rimasto colpito dal fulmine.
In Sicilia femmine sono come Alubara.
You're going to need to just scrape that other girl off the photo.
So sorry.
Just put her picture on there. Just glue it in there.
Maybe I won't be going back home.
Questo paese ci sono belle ragazze.
Se teneva un vestito magari color una bellezza magari più greca che italiana.
Più greca che italiana.
Oh.
No.
Is that his daughter?
A sto paese non ci sono.
That's the face of a man whose daughter was just discussed.
Yeah. Good call. Good call, man.
I apologize if I offended you. I'm a stranger in this country, and I meant no disrespect to you or your daughter. I'm an American, hiding in Sicily.
Americano che sta nascosto in Sicilia.
My name is Michael Corleone. Now, there are people who pay a lot of money for that information, but then your daughter would lose a father.
Damn.
Sheesh.
Instead of gaining a husband.
Damn.
Wow, it's like that.
I want to meet your daughter. With your permission, with all respect.
Venite domenica mattina. Abito in campagna.
It's a very different time and lifestyle, and
E come si chiama vostra figlia?
Apollonia.
Apollonia.
it's a pretty name. Wow. He brought swag and gifts.
Stanno vicino a Fonsi. Questo è Saretto me compare, Saretto Spadaro.
Terrifying thought just hit me.
What?
This was made in the 70s, about 45,
Okay, yeah.
which would mean the equivalent would be us watching a movie about the 90s.
Oh. Oh, no. Don't say that. Oh, no.
It's a 90s period piece for the 70s.
Mm-mm.
That's terrifying, dude.
Nope.
I mean, I met my lady in Rome, but I cannot imagine trying to formally family supervised gift greeting.
It's really romantic exchange.
It's very soft after a lot of hard.
What's the matter? Huh? What's the matter?
Oh, God
no.
damn.
It was my fault.
Where is
Sonny, please. It was my fault. Sonny, it was my fault. I hit him. I started a fight with him. Please.
It's the same sister got married, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
The opening of this movie.
I'm just gonna give the doctor to come and take a look at you.
Sonny, please don't do anything. Please don't do it.
Oh.
Got a nice mob doctor. Take a look at him. Get him! Get him, Sonny! Get him, Sonny!
Correct.
Yeah!
Might have missed a couple of those.
I was like, he definitely missed that.
And the sound. It's okay. It's an old movie. It's an old movie.
Ooh!
Sometimes you gotta bite a dude.
Sometimes you gotta bite a knuckle. Steal
More
his
pain.
shoes.
Hurt him. Yeah,
beat him with his own shoe.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Who's the grouch now?
Yeah. I love in the middle of everybody, two guys watching them, three.
My sister again, I'll kill you.
Spit on him for good measure.
Good to see his rage used correctly.
Yes.
Betty.
Cut to wedding. Oh, that was a great. Started with the wedding with them, and now.
Showing the juxtaposition between the darkness of the mob to a celebration.
Yeah, the dark and the light. All family.
Did not expect like a wholesome, tender love scene in this.
Yeah, it's like very soft and loving, and the score is like really beautiful. The strumming, which means things are going to go very bad now.
Oh, no.
We had a real soft moment. It can't last.
Nope. Gotta have that duality.
I mean, that's being in crime, right? Like the cost. There's lifestyle, and then there's the payment.
Really high and really low lows.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't expecting you, Kay. You should call.
Oh.
She's back.
She back. Damn.
Now, I want to reach Michael.
Nobody knows where he is.
About Michael.
Will you give this letter to Michael, please?
Well, if I accepted that, in a court of law, they could prove that I have knowledge of his whereabouts.
Interesting.
Did not expect her to come back into the fold.
Dinner's on the table.
I'm not hungry yet.
You just told me to make you dinner.
Hey, Bafangu, huh?
Uh-oh. You about to die, bro.
That's it. Break it all, you spoiled guinea. Break it all.
Jesus.
Now clean it up.
Wow. You suck. Oh, no.
Jeez.
You gotta die. You gotta die.
Yeah, no, we kill him, right?
You gotta die.
You guinea. Get out here.
She's wholly pregnant, you piece of shit. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, that jumped your baby
Yeah,
crying.
please
You gotta
die
kill
horribly.
this dude, right? Like painfully.
Yeah, Connie.
Get him, Sonny!
Yeah, I'm glad it's him that took the phone.
Listen, you wait there.
Wrath. baby.
Yes.
Get that wrath.
You just wait there.
Get him with your chain, Sonny.
Gotta kill him. You didn't learn a lesson.
It's so funny because I feel like normal reactions is like someone who's like more level-headed, and more like revenge-seeking, but we're both want vengeance.
Killer.
Yeah, he's the
kill
worst.
Him. Like kill it. Like you got a warning.
Yeah.
You were beating a pregnant woman with a belt. You don't deserve to live.
No.
Kill him.
Take his fingertips off.
Yeah, no, but do it slow.
Slow.
There is no half measure here. And I love that it's Sonny.
If Sonny's going to do something, it's this. Not lead the family, but take
Not
care of
good at
business.
that, Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait. No.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Damn. Oh, wow.
Oh, God, Sonny. Ooh, lit up. Lit the hell up.
Well, before the war goes back, Tom's got to go kill that dude.
me a drop.
Oh, his hair looked different. That's why I didn't recognize him.
My wife is crying upstairs. I hear cars coming to the house. Consigliere of mine, I think you should tell your Don what everyone seems to know.
I didn't tell Mama anything. I was about to come up and wake you just now and tell you.
But you needed a drink first, and now you've had your drink.
They shot Sonny on the causeway. He's dead.
Psycho violence never ends, man.
I want no acts of vengeance. I want you to arrange a meeting with the heads of the 5 families. This war stops now. Call Bruce.
Oh, he's gonna call in that favor from the beginning. Wow.
Yeah. Chekhov's favor. Just wait for it to come back around.
Now, you owe your Don a service. He has no doubt he will be at your funeral parlor in 1 hour. Be there to greet you.
Took care of those guys that messed up your daughter.
Are you ready to do me the service?
What do you want me to do?
I want you to use all your powers and all your skills. I don't want his mother to see him this way.
Oh.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Man, what a performance.
The sorrow and the darkness juxtaposed with the joy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They never, and then that's why I think it was such a clip, because it never lets you rest in one tone. And that does seem like what a crime life would be, like the highs and lows, like you said.
E come va, Palermo?
I giovani non hanno più rispetto dopo che mare teste. Voglio che trovate in una villa vicino a Siracusa.
Right now, huh?
Wow.
L'hanno ammazzato.
Yeah.
Michele, aspettami lì, che vengo da sola fino da te.
Is our car gonna explode, bro?
Dude.
Did you feel it too?
Oh, no. You gotta kill that man. You killed that man. Oh, no. Get out of the car. Tony, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I felt it. I felt it.
And also the other heads of the 5 families from New York, New Jersey. Carmine Cuneo from the Bronx, from Brooklyn.
There's always a Carmine at the head of crime.
And all the other associates that came as far as from California, Kansas City, and all the other territories of the country.
Also, we should have known that he didn't die because of the favor thing, because they set that up early.
Yeah, we were just so in it. Also, the massacred my boy line is so iconic, and he says it.
Even the police departments, gambling and other things are gonna refuse to help us when it comes to narcotics. And I believed that then, and I believe that now.
Times have changed.
I respect that he has a line he's not willing to cross.
Yeah.
If Don Corleone had all the judges and the politicians in New York, then he must share them.
I also don't believe in drugs. If you put up $3,000-$4,000 investment, we can make $50,000 distributing. I want to control it as a business. Keep it respectable.
Never works.
Nope. The mobs of the 40s, the original DARE program.
They got lines.
I hope that we could come here and reason together. And as a reasonable man, I'm willing to do whatever's necessary to find a peaceful solution to these problems.
I don't think he is.
I forgo the vengeance of my son, but I have selfish reasons. My youngest son was forced to leave this country because of this Salazzo business. I have to make arrangements to bring him back here safely. And if some unlucky accident should befall him, if he should get shot in the head by a police officer, or if he should hang himself in his jail cell, or if he's struck by a bolt of lightning, then I'm going to blame some of the people in this room. And that I do not forgive.
And you'll see vengeance.
I like the pre-threat threat.
Yep.
That aside, let me say that I swear
I love that it shows he means business, but he is a man of his word in advance.
that I will not be the one to break the peace we've made here today.
And there's 2 sequels for a reason.
Yeah. I don't see this. Credits aren't about to roll with peaceful music.
Yeah, peace. Everlasting peace.
And then the war on drugs was over.
That's it.
They
That's
handled
history.
it, kept it out of the schools.
Should I insist that all these drug middlemen have clean records?
Don't insist, Italianism. I never could have outfought Santino, but I didn't know until this day that it was Pacino all along.
Interesting.
Still got to get revenge for your daughter, though.
Yeah.
Like, we can't forget about that.
Dude's got to die.
How long have you been back?
I've been back a year.
Wow.
What a job.
Longer than that, I think.
It's interesting how this is such a clear focus and she's so soft.
I'm working for my father now, Kate.
The car slowly following them.
I thought you weren't going to become a man like your father.
My father's no different than any other powerful man, like a senator or a president.
Senators and presidents don't have men killed.
That's cute.
Aw.
What do you want of me after all this time without even calling and writing?
I came here because I need you, because I care for you.
If we're out of this, because my other wife died.
She was exploded right in front of me, and frankly, I needed a year to figure that out.
We have each other, that we have a life together, that we have children.
Plus, we already have the photos. I can't go back on
I
that.
just really, I had one spare wife, and frankly, I'm out. So interesting to show his first scene back in America with her. Like, none of him working, none of it. Very interesting, very telling.
Also, interesting way to tell us that we have a time jump.
Yeah, a year, more.
We gotta protect ourselves. Give me a chance to recruit some new men.
Wow, the makeup, just a little bit older, really works.
You once said that the day would come when Tessio and me could form our own family. Till today, I would never think of it. I must ask your permission.
I see the sags in his face a little bit more as well.
Yeah.
There are things being negotiated now that are going to solve all your problems and answer all your questions. Carlo, you grew up in Nevada. When we make our move there, you're going to be my right-hand man. Tom Hagen's no longer consigliere. He's going to be our lawyer in Vegas.
Whoa.
That's no reflection on Tom, but that's the way I want it. Besides, if I ever need help, who's a better consigliere than my father?
Sits in the Don's chair.
I never thought you were a bad consigliere. Santino was a bad Don. Rest in peace. Michael has all my confidence, as you do. There are reasons why he must have no part in what is going to happen.
Maybe I could help.
You're out, Tom.
Cold.
Come on, honey, let's go. Come on, I don't know, Johnny. I don't know what the hell's the matter with him. I'm sorry. It's all right.
What a different air he has about him.
I was going to say now he looks more like Al Pacino.
Yeah. We see him form over this movie.
The Corleone family is thinking of giving up all its interest in the olive oil business. Mo Green will sell us his share of the casino and the hotel.
You never said nothing to me about selling.
Now, I'll make him an offer he can't refuse.
Ah, now you like your daddy.
Passed it along.
That entertainment will be a big factor in drawing gamblers to the casino. And we hope you'll sign a contract to appear 5 times a year. Convince some of your friends in the movies to do the same.
There's that deal with the devil.
I'll do anything for my Godfather, you know that.
5 times a year isn't a big ass, but I wonder how that starts.
This also makes me wonder how many actors in the 40s had ties to the mob.
I mean, Sinatra, Dean Martin.
Oh, okay.
Corleone family wants to buy you out.
Corleone family wants to buy me out. I buy you out. You don't buy me out.
Your casino loses money. Maybe we can do better.
You think I'm skimming off the top, Mike?
You're unlucky.
I do you a favor and take Freddie in when you're having a bad time, and then you try to push me out.
You took Freddie in because the Corleone family bankrolled your casino because the Molinari family on the coast guaranteed his safety.
Even his voice we were talking about, that dropping into the octave. I wonder how much he was putting on earlier.
The Godfather is sick, right? You're getting chased out of New York by Bazzini and the other families. What do you think is going on here? You think you can come to my hotel and take over?
How nervous he is.
I can make a deal with him and still keep my hotel.
Is that why you slap my brother around in public?
Ah, it's personal.
Mo didn't mean nothing by that.
I got a business to run. I got to kick asses sometimes to make it run right. We had a little argument, Freddie and I, so I had to straighten him out.
You straightened my brother out.
He was in cocktail waitresses 2 at a time. Players couldn't get a drink at the table.
Don't threaten him.
That look, man.
Yeah.
And shark eyes are here.
Think about a price.
I would love to know his process for this character.
Tom, you're the consigliere, and you can talk to the Don, you can explain...
Just a minute. Don is semi-retired, and Mike is in charge of the family business now. Have anything to say it to Michael.
You don't come to Las Vegas and talk to a man like Mo Green like that!
You're my older brother, and I love you. But don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again.
Yeah, he literally walked around the other side of the table like...
To see my father and his people.
Damn, they're the kid already?
Doing the work.
What is time?
There is no time. There's only mob.
It's mob time.
Mob time is flat circle.
He'll set up a meeting with someone that you absolutely trust, guaranteeing your safety. And at that meeting, you'll be assassinated. I like to drink wine more than I used to.
The casualness.
I spend my life trying not to be careless. Women and children can be careless, but not men. How's your boy?
He's good. He's smarter than I am. 3 years old, he can read the funny papers.
Interesting. So this is one like 5 or 6 years since the beginning of the story.
Oh, it's gotta be like closer to 10, right? He was out of the country and...
Oh, fair.
I knew that Santino was gonna have to go through all this afraid I was. And I never wanted this for you.
He was so upset when they told him. Yeah.
Dancing on the string, held by all those big shots. I don't apologize, that's my life, but I thought that when it was your time, that you would be the one to hold the strings. Senator. Governor Corleone, something.
Go clean.
Yeah. Especially after the military and everything.
This wasn't enough time, Michael.
We'll get there, Pop.
We'll become real organized crime. Work for the government.
Whoever comes to you with this Barzini meeting, he's a traitor.
So clever. To give us a ticking clock. That's such a clever narrative tool.
Yeah, there's also like an interesting meta aspect because obviously Brando was like old Hollywood from like a previous regime, and then Al Pacino in his prime will be like the next big star.
Yeah,
in
they're
Hollywood.
passing along that. Him watching how people interact is interesting.
For a moment, I was concerned someone was going to try something at the funeral.
Yeah, I think he has his suspicions.
Who's the traitor?
Who's coming to the meeting?
Barzini wants to arrange a meeting. He says we can straighten any of our problems out.
Just like he said.
Yeah.
I can arrange security on my territory.
At the funeral.
Right, trying to move in swiftly.
There's your traitor, just like your dad said.
After the baptism, I've decided to be godfather to Connie's baby.
Killer deadbeat husband.
And then I'll meet with Don Barzini and Tatalia, all the heads of the 5 families.
What an arc. Now he's literally the Godfather.
Yeah.
Mi santo paraclito. Oremos.
Is that a thing? Huffing on babies?
I ain't never seen that one before.
All right.
Maybe it's like a Catholic thing? I don't know.
That's what I do when the windows are fogged up. I don't understand. All right.
Acipe sal sapiense propitiasse si tibi in vitam aeternam. Amen.
Baby chapstick.
Nostri Jesu Christi, qui Dei regenerabere sacque
It's
spiritus.
a hell of a montage. We were jumping around.
Tibi remissione omnia peccatorum.
Ah, it's like the holy oil. I see.
It's like Rafiki doing the...
Yeah, no way.
Do you believe in the Holy Ghost, the Holy Catholic Church? Yes, in Cele Sancti Vigetur Nomen Tuum, adveniat.
That guy reminds me of Heath Ledger in The
In
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight, yeah.
Et nobis debite nostrum, sic in nos dimitibus, debitoribus.
They're going to get him outside of the church?
That's crazy. What a place to do that.
I guess they'd know where he'd be.
Yeah.
A good place for an ambush.
Filii unigenitum Dominum nos, sed ad exem Dei Patris omnipotent, redum Spiritus Sanctionem, remissione peccatorum.
Harry back.
Concentrated on the neck, too.
Just grab him by the neck.
Scruff like a cat. Oh, shit!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I do renounce him.
Oh, he was ambushing the other
Yeah.
guys. That was why the hella montage.
Oh, that's the
it's
Vegas
so
guy.
good.
Oh, through the glasses is crazy.
Oh,
Whoa!
what an effect.
How did y'all do that?
That was awesome. And I wonder if it was in the glasses. That was so sick. Oh, no way.
Damn.
I do renounce them.
Amazing. I do renounce
Ooh,
them.
whoa, whoa. Okay, I guess you, all right, somehow missed her.
I do renounce them.
Jesus.
Wow. We had it all wrong. What a stunt. That was a great stunt performer. That's a hell of a flip. And what an alibi.
Yeah.
Not that he needs when he owns the cops, but that was incredible. Now he's the Godfather.
Yeah.
What a montage. That was incredible.
Boss says he'll come in a separate car. He says for you two to go on ahead.
Hell, he can't do that. It screws up all my arrangements.
Well, that's what he said.
I can't go either, Sal.
Yep.
Bye, Sal.
Tell Mike it was only business. I always liked him.
He understands that.
Excuse me, Sal.
Gonna kill him with his own gun?
Wow.
Tom, can you get me off the hook?
Nah.
For old time's sake.
You're a traitor.
Can't do it, Sal.
You were going to kill Mike, guy.
You have to answer for Santino, Carlo.
Mike, you got it all wrong.
You fingered Sonny for the Barzini people. Ah, that little farce you played with my sister.
Yeah.
Think that could fool a Corleone?
Mike, I'm innocent. I swear to kids. Please, Mike, don't do this to me.
No, yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, you're gone for a bunch of reasons, guy.
Barzini's dead. So is Philip Tatalia, Mo Green, Cuneo.
There are no more families.
Today I settle all family business, so don't tell me you're innocent, Carlo. Admit what you did.
I like that he makes him suffer.
If you're out of the family business, that's your punishment. I'm putting you on a plane to Vegas.
That's it?
You understand? Only don't tell me you're innocent, because it insults my intelligence. It makes me very angry.
I love how it's lit.
I love how that calmness of his father.
Tattaglia or Barzini?
Gave him the ticket first. Now just confess.
It's Barzini.
Now we kill him.
There's a car waiting for you outside. Take you to the airport.
I don't think it is.
Hello, Carlo.
Yep. Damn.
Wow. Oh, while driving.
That's crazy.
What a great set piece. Oh, it's beautiful.
Full circle. This is the house where the wedding was.
I love a bookend.
Oh, Mama, please!
I don't think she's had a single scene not yelling.
You killed my husband. You waited until Papa died so nobody could stop you, and then you killed him. But you never thought about me.
You had a whole mom family to take care of you.
Yeah, big family.
All the time he knew he was going to kill him. And you stood godfather to our baby. You lousy, cold-hearted bastard.
Damn. Spits on him. It's crazy.
Is it true?
Don't ask me about my business.
No.
This one time, I'll let you ask me about my affairs.
Is it true?
Wow. There's a lie to her face.
It prevents a lot of conversations in the future. Oh man, cold.
And it's also interesting how I remember how original Don Marlon Brando talked about his wife, but we never actually saw her.
Yeah.
To show how far she
I
was
think
removed
she was
from the wife.
wedding?
Well, no, we never had a scene with
we
her.
never had a conversation. Yeah.
Don Corleone.
Don Corleone, the improved Godfather. Wow. Yeah, she knows.
Man.
Ooh.
Godfather Part 1. What an experience that was. If you're just joining us, Aaron and I just watched The Godfather for the first time.
First time?
He thought he'd seen scenes. I thought I'd seen the movie. I do not think I had.
Nope.
What an experience that was.
Hello there, fellow reject. I am interrupting this video first off to say thank you for watching. Secondly, if you have been enjoying Real Rejects, an amazing way you can show your support a little bit further is by joining our Patreon page, becoming a Royal Reject. The reason we started up our Patreon is because, obviously, with the kind of content that we produce, we are subject to copyright claims, monetization issues. I mean this, no hyperbole. We get a copyright claim on some things usually daily. So our Royal Rejects have been an amazing way where we can still keep this channel going, still keep it alive. And of course, what we offer over there is the full-length reaction watch-along for any movie or show that you see here that we cover for the highlights version on YouTube. Over there, you sync up with your own copy, so that way we're watching the entire thing with you from beginning to end, like we're your buddies on the couch or on another computer screen, wherever you want to place us. Secondly, this is one of my favorite parts, is you get to be a part of our videos, essentially, because every one of our reviews now, if you've been watching a while, we answer questions from our patrons. So by proxy, you're getting a shout out. By proxy, you're a part of our video. And you help us do a better video too. Like oftentimes you guys are asking us questions like, oh, I didn't think about that. Thank you for asking. So literally not just financially supporting, but also helping us just make better content. So there's a link in the description box and pinned comment if you wish to join. So many of you guys have already. Thank you for becoming Royals. And another way, if you wish to support, you can become a Righteous Reject. Those are those who go to our merch store. We hire the artists ourselves. Nothing is done through artificial intelligence. Our Royals get 15% off at the site. If you don't want to become a Royal, you want to go right to the site directly, there's a barcode right here on screen. Also, link in the description box and pinned comment. And of course, if you can't do any of that, it's A-okay. Just like and subscribe. That would mean a lot. Let's go back to the video.
Before we get into it, I want to thank the folks at Prepper for cutting down a very R-rated 3-hour movie to allow you to see this here. So thank you to Prepper for making this all possible. Thank you to the patrons who make this all possible. Who knows if this is one of the 100,000 copyright strikes we have. So maybe they're watching it, maybe not. But yeah, I cannot wait to talk about this. I'm going to let you go first, and we're going to get to the patron questions. Love that you guys are sending in questions. What are your first thoughts?
I thought this movie was phenomenal. I thought it was really good. It lived up to the hype. It did a very great job, slow job, deliberate job of showcasing this transition from young military man to mob boss. Not only just mob boss, calculating, concise, confident, patient, menacing mob boss. And the journey we went on over the course of that was one that was not filled with a ton of action.
Yeah.
But was thoroughly engaging nonetheless the entire time. And I really enjoyed it for that. I also liked seeing these themes of respect and loyalty and the sense of honor. And it's so funny watching this after a movie like Scarface, because after that experience, I was like, how is it something that people kind of revere Tony Montana for? That's very much a cautionary tale. Whereas something like this,
the first act is the thing people admire, but they don't realize the cost is the second and third act of Scarface.
Exactly. So watching a movie like this, though it is still within the gangster mob genre, you definitely see and understand why people could respect or admire certain values of this, because there's a sense of dignity and
there's a code.
There's a code, there's dignity, but there's also, what's the word I'm looking for? Like I don't know, the fact that he doesn't want to deal with doesn't want to harm kids with the drug business, or he has certain lines that he doesn't
there's
cross.
ethics, there's a code, yeah.
Exactly, there's a
Yeah,
sense of ethics to what he does, and then seeing that pass along to Michael over the course of the film, and all the players involved, all just really, really great stuff, honestly. And for this movie to be 50 years old or near 50 years old and still hold up is just a testament to Francis Ford Coppola. I think he did an amazing job.
Yeah, it's insane this is 50 years old. It's insane that they were able to do all of that practically. You know, special effects weren't around to the same caliber, and like other than that one swing, it is such a masterpiece of tone and ambiance. Like, it feels like cool, but you also get the cautionary tale. One of the problems I have with Scarface is it is actually not Scarface anymore. I rewatched Scarface about a year ago. One of the problems I have with like Wolf of Wall Street or Taxi Driver, it's very easy to think that's the protagonist as a good person.
Yeah.
It's very easy to see Jordan Belfort as aspirational. It's very easy to see Travis Bickle as getting away with it. Like, there's a hero worship to those films. And I thought that of Scarface till I watched it recently, and I realized, like, the second half really does do a good job to show you the cost. I like that this cuts back and forth to the cost with the joy, and it shows you, like, there's always tension, there's always trauma, there's always this, but there is this sense of world building, and, like, you know, there's positives to it. Like, I'd love to have a family that's close knit. I miss my family. We're very close, but not that close. But like certain things like that really like capture it, and the Italian culture of the time certainly feels authentic. I'm not Italian, nor am I from the 40s, but like what Coppola brought feels like his heritage and his backstory, and then like Coppola wine feels like it came like you know. There's just something about authenticity in this that I really liked. So, I mean, it's a classic for a reason. I give this like 4.5 stars. This was exceptional. Definitely a legendary film for a reason. Super quotable. I remember the last... I've made it till this point, but I feel my body shutting down. I remember when I watched it when I was younger, the Men in Tights parody stuff threw me off way more. I think I needed to see this... And that was only a few scenes, but those scenes are so iconic because you see those things spoofed in other things like Scary Movie and Men in Tights. But here, seeing it as a whole film instead of just scenes and experiencing the awe of it, I was never pulled out, even though we'd seen so many things reference this film, like Barry, and like it was that good that it didn't pull me out of it.
Yeah, totally.
So good.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, guys, and I hope we get to watch the second two films as well. Also, I would, talking to Coy before we started filming, I would love to watch The Offer, the show about the making of this movie.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
if these do like super well, maybe we could like finagle an offer.
Yeah, if you guys want to see us,
Greg couldn't refuse.
Yeah, if you guys want to see us watch that, let us know. But yeah, I think we have some Patreon.
We got some Patreon questions. Let's dive in. First up, Rev. Thank you, Rev. Did you guys notice all the symbolism with the oranges? There's an orange in every scene where someone gets whacked. Do you think? Yeah, I noticed a couple of them, but not every. But now I'm curious. Do you think the orange equals death motif in the film a brilliant intentional symbol by the director, or was it a great coincidence that fans later adopted? If it's every scene, there's no way it was a coincidence.
Now I need to go back and watch it. I know we just finished it, but I didn't get to pick up on that one.
There was a lot of whacking, so I doubt it was a coincidence. Also, Coppola is a very focused and concentrated director. He doesn't strike me as someone that doesn't have things in mind if it's consistent. If it was 2 scenes, that's one thing, but there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's in every whacking, that's like 30 scenes. So,
well, it can't be in every whacking because we had a whole montage of people just getting murdered, and I don't remember an orange. In
I
every
don't remember
frame
an
of
orange
that.
in the car at the end either. Just now, like the last one.
Yeah, no, maybe the scene right before that, but I
Yeah, maybe there was an orange tree when he walked out. I don't know. Very curious to rewatch it with oranges in mind, but I do think if that's the case, it must be intentional.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you.
All right, next up we got Jaden Rhodes. Thank you, Jaden. This movie is a masterpiece. It's a 3-hour epic, but only feels like 2. I agree with that. I was very struck by the runtime and how it didn't feel like. Every second frame of this movie is chef's kiss, in my opinion. But I'm curious if y'all agree, and do y'all have a favorite Al Pacino performance?
Ooh, I would say this is definitely up there. He did a phenomenal job in this one. That's tough. I love him as Tony Montana. He's so good in that role, and I really loved him in Heat as well.
I love him in Heat too.
Heat is really great. And I also really liked him in the first season of Hunters. I need to watch the second season, but he's great in that show. Have you seen that one?
I haven't.
Oh, he's great. He's phenomenal. But yeah, I'll say those are some of my favorites that come to mind in this moment. But yeah, I agree. The pacing of this movie is really strong. The dialogue is the action for all intents and purposes for most of the movie. And yeah, I was thinking about this as the movie was kind of going. It's crazy how you'll experience some movies that are an hour and a half that feel like they're forever.
Yes.
And you experience a movie like this that just goes by like a breeze.
Or even movies that are good that feel long because of the way they're intentionally paced, like Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Schindler's List was brutal. It was incredible. It's one of the best films I've ever seen, but it is just agony on purpose.
Yeah.
Whereas this had a clip. This moved. I think my favorite Al Pacino performance is either Heat, which I adore. I do love Devil's Advocate a lot. Him playing the devil is a blast. Is it The Replacements he's in as the coach?
I need to look up his other films.
I think The Replacements is another one that I loved. But it's whatever movie he played a coach in. But yeah, those are mine. And then, yeah, I definitely agree with the pacing and definitely agree this feels like a very solid 2-hour film.
100%.
What do we got? I've never seen a lot of his movies. Like, I've never seen Serpico.
I would love to watch more of his stuff for sure. Didn't see House of Gucci. I vaguely remember him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I've not seen Jack and Jill, and I don't know if I ever want to.
That's the one with the Al Pacino drink.
That's
what I was joking about. The cappuccino, the Al Pacino, making fun of Dunkachinos. Yeah, that's in Jack and Jill.
That's hilarious.
And I've only seen that scene. I've never seen the movie. That's okay.
I guess he's in Geely. Oh, Devil's Advocate's 97. Would love to watch
Dude,
that.
it's him and Keanu Reeves, man.
Yeah, Donnie Brasco. Never seen that one.
I haven't either.
I'm looking at this. There's a lot of his movies I have not seen. Would love to watch Dick Tracy one day. Yeah,
he's a legend.
He's a legend. Scarface. That's my pick.
All right, a solid array. Next up, Captain Fernandez. Thank you. If the unthinkable happened and a remake was in the works, who would you cast as Don Vito, Michael, Sonny, and Fredo?
Oh Lord, that's tough. Don Vito. Who's like I don't know who would have like the gravitas for like a Don.
Yeah,
today.
who's even close to Brando?
I feel like because first off, is he Italian? Is Marlon Brando even Italian?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look that up.
But have you seen the pictures of Billy Zane as Brando?
No.
Dude, look it up. Look that up first. I'm going to say Billy Zane if we're trying to do a Brando take, but if not, I think Colin Farrell would crush. He's got gravitas. He obviously can do the mob boss thing. He's got like that thing where you're drawn into him. I think he could play a very different take, but he's Irish. I don't know if that would offend the Italians because that is kind of a thing. Was Marlon Brando a good person was the second search. Just letting the record show.
He was not. Okay.
So we can have an Irishman.
Okay.
Now look up Billy. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was thinking Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, that's better than mine. I like that one. Billy Zane, Marlon Brando. It's crazy, dude. If you haven't seen this yet, there it is. Second one.
Marlon Brando.
Look at that.
Whoa.
That's Billy Zane,
That's
dude.
crazy. Holy crap.
So, I mean, come on.
That's nuts.
It depends on how shameless they want to go with this remake, but, you know, if you just want to get Brando,
I would not be mad at that.
it looks great. I haven't seen this movie yet, but it looks great.
What movie is this? Oh, it's called Brando?
Waltzing with Brando.
Fascinating. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
So it's great.
Yeah. What was the...
I'm dying.
who cast as the other people? It's Michael.
Al Pacino.
Ooh.
Okay, the cheesy version is Marlon Brando, Don Vito. Would be Billy Zane. Sonny would be Scott Conn, James Caan's son that looks just like him.
Look up James.
And Fredo would be my boy David Desmalchin. And then Michael would be Timmy Chalamet. That's the cheesy version.
Wait, who did you say? Who was Timothy Chalamet?
Michael, the lead.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Maybe.
I could see him go dark. He's Lasan Al Gaib.
Yeah.
And he's very Italian looking. He looks like an Italian shoe.
You know what's funny?
He looks like a 1700s Italian shoe.
My first thought, and I'm like, maybe because it's just the popular guy right now, because we just watched one of his movies. He might
Jacob
be too tall,
Elordi.
though. Yeah. I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Everyone in Hollywood right now is like, Jacob Elordi.
Elordi.
Every role.
But he's
I've been saying him for Iron Man for 2 years.
For Iron Man?
Yeah. Think about, okay, so you can't do another snarky, you can't just make it Downey Jr. So you got to play a different type of Iron Man. Old money, warmonger turned hero, altruistic, very statuesque. Nobody looks more like old money than Jacob Elordi.
True.
Make that your Iron Man archetype so it differentiates itself.
That's so
he can still be
funny.
snarky, but like I've been saying, yeah, but I feel like Jacob Elordi right now is everyone's casting.
That's funny, because I was thinking Wayne for him.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
he's a little
that's
young.
but I love it.
Yeah. But
I love that one.
Him and Corn Sweat around the same height as well.
Yeah,
he,
dude.
He has a darker vibe to him, like just look wise.
Oh, Scott Conn is 2 A's.
Oh, thank you.
So Scott, you'd recognize this dude. He's in
a
like
K or a
Ocean's
C?
11 and stuff. CAAN.
Scott.
There you go. First one.
Oh, beautiful.
He looks just like his dad. It's crazy.
Ah, I see it. Yeah, I've seen this guy a ton.
Ocean's 11, Varsity Blues.
Yeah, Hawaii Five-0.
So I'd cast him as his dad.
James Caan. Ah, yes. Oh, he died in 2022. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting seeing a young version of him.
He was incredible his whole
Wow.
career.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I mean, I'd shamelessly just, but if we're thinking like energy-wise,
Yeah, I think his son would make a good Sonny. Fredo. I don't know.
well, those are mine. All right?
Okay,
I'll give you some bevy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Daniel Day-Lewis for Don.
I like that.
It's Belordi for Michael.
Into it.
Sonny.
Scott Conn.
Scott Conn. What did Fredo look like again? Who's Fredo again?
He was the guy that went to Vegas.
Oh yes. I don't know. He wasn't a huge part of the events. Maybe it'll be bigger than the other two.
Maybe.
But yeah, come back to us for part 2.
Yeah. Great question. I like that. Next up, Jay Rushton. Thank you, Jay. Question: what is your favorite Italian food there?
Ooh. Hold on, I need to check if this is
Chicken parm. I'm a big chicken parm guy.
Is
Love a
calamari
chicken parm.
Italian?
I don't know. I don't think so, but
I don't know. Not near me. Hold on.
Kahuna.
Origin. Because they have it at a lot of
Italian places.
Yeah.
Olive oil, it said. Spain, Italy, Turkey, Greece.
Okay. Which country invented it? The word is Italian.
The word is Italian.
Mediterranean origins. Okay. That's. I don't know. I'm a basic bitch. I like me some pizza. If I can't go calamari.
That's pretty American, but
Is it American? Okay, I
they have
retract it.
good Italian pizza, but like the pizza you like here is not the same pizza you get in Italy.
Where did you have pizza in Italy?
I had so much pizza in Italy, but it's just very different.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
It's great. It's just like if you're thinking pizza, like
How different?
like the sauce is a different flavor, the crust is a different thickness, the cheese is different. See, like even there, that margarita they're showing.
Oh, the crust is a lot thicker. Yeah, interesting.
It's bomb, but like if you think of pizza, that's not the one you're probably thinking.
All right. Okay. I mean, I've had margarita pizza. I like margarita pizza. I'm not a huge spaghetti person, though. So,
all right.
Is mozzarella sticks Italian?
There it is. Just as American as pizza, but we'll go with it.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to go pizza.
All right.
There it is.
And then last question. We got Dan V 900. I struggle with the first 30 minutes of the movie with the wedding taking so long, but once you see the severed horse head, it's amazing from that point on. I know I originally saw it way too young. The baptism intercutting with the hitman at the end is one of my favorite sequences in film history.
That was great.
And the first thing I think of for The Godfather. What was your favorite part of the movie?
Ooh. That's tough. There's a lot of movie in here. I think that baptism scene was great.
I mean, we kept yelling.
Yeah.
We were both like, "Oh my god!"
That was phenomenal. I like Sonny beating Homeboy's ass.
Yep.
That was good. Do you have any that are coming top of your mind?
I want to say I liked the first half hour because it set the tone and atmosphere, but I
Set the
understand,
stakes, set the
especially if you saw it too young, that might not register. I get where you could feel that. The Hitman sequence you described is probably my favorite, but any scene with Brando sitting in his office and you're like enraptured by it and you're just like pulled into the gravitational pull of the performance. I love a good performance. That's got to be in there for me. Like, that was so intense.
Yeah. I also loved Sonny talking to Carlo and just showcasing his power over him. That was great.
Yeah, this movie's beautiful. Like, there's so many sequences. There's just scene to scene that are just top notch. I even said at the last action set piece, like, oh my God, there's so many iconic moments. Like, this movie's just full of them.
Yeah, but it was awesome top to bottom.
I'm excited for 2, so please share this video.
Yes.
Please like this video. Please comment on this video. I won't have the sniffles for part 2. I'm very excited about it because I hear it's even better. And then if you watch enough, maybe we'll watch the one that apparently isn't very good, part 3. But we'll find out together, you lovelies. Please like, comment, share. We will see you for part 2. Thanks for being here. Bye, Reject Nation.
Deuces.
Hug your family, but not violently.